Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 516 experiment. Today is a beautiful Wednesday, January 18th, 2017, and it is exactly 8:50 a.m. This is vlog number 61. So we did reach 60 yesterday, so another milestone. Today I want to talk to you about a few things actually. And to be quite honest, I didn't do shit this morning. I didn't follow my routine at all. The only thing that I really did was at least start planning my day and see what my day is looking like. That's it. The reason I stayed late last night talking to my wife about a few things, and I was exhausted. I was exhausted yesterday too, so I figured that I'd take the extra hour also of sleep, so I can be a little bit more energized. So anyway, yesterday I think I mentioned a little bit of the first chapter of The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes, which is about time management. I'm going to get into a little bit more detail because I'm really going to start implementing exactly what he's saying, which is to plan out your day in a way that you can accomplish all the tasks that you basically laid out, and allocating specific amount of time to accomplish each task. So for example, if you put out like 10-12 different tasks for the day, and they each average out about an hour or an hour and a half to accomplish, do you really think you're going to be able to accomplish everything? Not really. So what a lot of people do, and I'm also guilty of it, is putting everything that comes to my head as far as things that I have to do for the day, knowing that it's almost impossible for me to accomplish all of them. It's just a great feeling to just check them off one after the other, but knowing that it probably will not finish everything off. So the better way to do it is actually to allocate some time. So if for example, you have a meeting, if you have a sales meeting and it's an hour, you put it down. If you have prospecting and it's about 2 hours, you put it down. If you have quoting that you have to do, it's 2 hours, you put it down. If even if you have a dental appointment and you think it's gonna be about an hour and a half, you put it down, and you see exactly what you have to do during the day, and in that way you can plan out your day that way, and you put the most important things in the beginning. So I've been doing that kind of when I start work at home early in the morning. So what I do usually, I take a look at my day. I try to plan my day the best way possible, and some of the most important tasks that I have to do during the day, I do them right away. I get them out of the way. It's also a great feeling to know that I'm on my way to work in my car right now, but I've already done a lot of the work and preparation before heading to work. So that's one thing that he spoke about. He also spoke about emails, email habits altogether, and we all do that. We see an email, we open it right away, even if we have no intention of responding right away. So what it does is just interrupts whatever it is that you're doing, and then you have to start over, and then your mind is already wandering off. So allocate some time also to opening your email, or if you're going to open an email, know that you have the time now to answer it. If you don't have the time now, just leave it there. That's one of the things that's going to be harder for me to do. It's the hardest for me to do because I tend to check my phone and see if I have any emails. I look at the emails and see if there's any emergency or whatever, but usually even if you check every couple of hours, that's pretty good. You might be able to answer before the end of the day or within 24 hours, which is still okay. So that's one of the things I'm going to do, time management. Before I start rambling too much, there's another thing I want to tell you about that I read last night, and I thought I would share it with you, and that's going to be the main actually topic of today, is the willingness to learn. So the second chapter started with I think that stat was from the Business Bureau, I'm not sure. Oh no, actually it was for Harvard. It's a Harvard study saying that only 10% of the population has a learning mindset, meaning that only 10% of the population is really willing to keep learning, keep bettering themselves, growing. And I think that's pretty sad. So 90% of the population just are satisfied with who they are, where they are, what they do, and how they do it. It's also indicative of where we at right now as a society, where we really don't know a lot. You know, we're content in really just knowing pop culture, slang, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, all the fun stuff, you know. But everything that has meaning, everything that can take you to a next level professionally, or spiritually, or culturally, or even as, you know, on a personal basis, we don't spend the time to learn anything new. I think I'm part of the 10% because I'm always willing to learn. I'm always eager to learn. I'm very curious as to finding out how things work in general. So especially when something is in my field, what I'm doing right now, and that's why I'm reading about sales, about marketing, about all these things, because I want to be the best that I can be. And I know for me to get to that point, I'm gonna have to put in the time. It's just not gonna happen like that. I have to put in the time. I have to be consistent, and I've been saying it since day one: consistency. So I guess that's even what the 516 experiment is all about, is just consistency, trying to be consistent with my videos, meaning that, because if I am, I'm keeping track of my progress, I'm keeping track of all the things that I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I mean, if you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to grow, you know, it's kind of sad, really, because there's so much out there, so much information, especially now with in this era of the internet and technology and everything that's available to us. You don't even have to like walk or drive or take your bike out to the library. You don't have to go and search, you know, 30 minutes an hour for a book and stuff like that. You literally just have to sit down on a computer and Google or YouTube or whatever it is that you want to learn, you know. Recently I went to a class, or not a class, but a seminar on digital marketing. It's called Market Hack. I really want to go and take that class. The issue is the time management for me, and the commitment is going to be a little bit difficult. It's also the same night as my basketball Tuesdays, which I value a lot, because not only is it good exercise for me, it's a 90-minute escape, you know, because all I think about during those 90 minutes is literally just basketball, nothing else. And I think it's good for me, for my health, stress, and all that kind of stuff. So it's tough. I still haven't made up my mind 100% yet, but it's tough. But what I decided to do as plan B, if I decide not to take the class, is to at least find some books, use YouTube and Google, the internet all together, and learn what I need to learn. And because what I need to learn really is to be able to develop a successful digital campaign to sell products online, because of some of the products that I'm going to be working with throughout the year, and also just to promote my own business. I need to be better at it, because I've done different things and not everything has worked the way I would hope so, or I would have liked them to work. So it's a learning process, obviously, and I have to put more time into learning about all of that and get better. So to all of you 90% out there that are not willing to learn and just content by being who they are now and where they are now, good luck, because you're missing out. Because there's like I said, there's so much information out there, so much valuable information, and so many other things that we could do. I mean, the human brain can do so much that it's such a waste if you don't spend time or learn about something new, or a new language, or a new skill, whatever it is, just random information. Because the brain is also it's like a muscle. You train it, you work out your brain, just like you do your squats or your biceps or whatever. So anyway, that's it for the day. It's almost 10 minutes. I have a good meeting, an important meeting this morning, possible sale Wish me luck. It's Wednesday, hump day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of the day. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.